This is our front. I'm trying to bring up Twitch so I can join in the hilarity.
When you say join in the hilarity, do you mean move your camera around while Jamie's trying to center you?
That's
Nope.
pretty hilarious.
It's always a fun gag.
No.
No,
Denied.
no, not even a funny haha. No, not even a funny haha. No, where are we? Are we streaming for real?
Yes.
No. I only stream for evil.
Although I did echo everything for just a moment there, so sorry everyone.
What if we all fake echo and we all say echo, 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 and
You
see
mean
what
echo,
happens?
echo? Talk like this.
Oh, there it
Yes,
is. Yay! All right, cool. Oh, well, welcome back, everybody. We had an off week last week due to a pandemic, so we took a break. Sorry if you joined and we weren't here, but you know that's what happens when that global disease goes global everywhere.
It's only
But
a
luckily,
little
everybody's okay now and rejoined us.
Yeah, sorry.
Everybody's just fine. Yeah, it's a sucky, crappy disease. So
Yeah.
glad everybody's feeling better. Welcome to episode 27. Poor Heath is going to be in and out with the coughings and the mutings.
Yeah.
That's right.
How's everybody doing?
Join the Patreon so that we can afford a cuff switch for Heath.
It's just a button.
ye old cough filter.
We're also lucky enough to have a little foresight to join and get together and talk a little bit for like half an hour because we had just a bolt of a storm through Knoxville from Ida, and my power went out, knocked everything offline for about 20 minutes. So hopefully that won't happen again. I think it's past. So aside from pandemics and hurricanes, we're here. Yay.
Don't
So
stop me
last time, you guys have been tracking down information about the goblins because Tercion had asked you to investigate them very politely and offered some monies. You guys spoke with some of the last laugh. You spoke with some of the guardsmen, which basically led you to this building standing in front of you, Oryx bathhouse. And as you approached from the darkness, you heard, a standard bad guy, grisly voice say, "What are you doing going that way?" And as you turn, didn't look like they were really there to chit chat. One came out of the darkness and three behind them. And as they're moving forward, they all turned into basically rat men, Skaven if you were playing a different game, and approach you in a menacing manner, making you feel as though rolling initiative would be in your best interest. So please, everyone, roll initiative.
I don't want
now. Fazan goes last.
No, I go last.
Farazan goes first.
Super. Oh, let me change yon map.
Oh, good.
And that 8 is for Pizzelle.
Okay, Pizzelle got an 8. Who get back up above a 20? 15 to 20. All right, what'd y'all get?
13 for Farazan.
13. Okay.
9 for Tarathiel.
4.
Oh, Lord.
That's fine. This is fine.
It's fine.
Everything is fine. And awesome.
What was Puzzle? 8? Is this
8.
said?
8.
All right. Well, unfortunately for you guys, they maybe got the drop on you. Not really. It's not a surprise round. I don't mean that. It's just they did win initiative. And they all move forward.
Uh-oh. Looks like
To
these
attack.
squares are 10 foot. These looks like they're 10 foot, not 5 foot. I'm trying to move us and we're taking up whole 10-foot squares.
So the big blocks on the ground? Those are 10 by 10. So you're standing in foot. It's that same map that's not very well. So just use your alternate button to
Yep.
get in the right spot.
Okay, got it. All right.
Farazan's doing a little jig by himself. I hadn't touched him yet.
That was me describing.
Okay.
So the first one moves forward and
Oh,
gets
good.
in.
Came out of nowhere. Are we supposed to see the rest of them?
Did you see them? No,
Nope.
they're in the shadow. You know they're there. They just haven't moved yet. And I couldn't remember everybody's sight, their vision, your vision, like 30 feet or 60 feet in the darkness.
60 feet.
60 feet. Okay, let me fix that then.
Oh wait, no. Sorry, wrong character. Wrong character. I got it. I got a torch.
You have a torch. Tarathiel 60 feet. So yeah, you can see these guys. Reveal. Enhance.
Reveal.
Boom. There they are. But they had
no.
come from further back. They'd come from the alleyway that you can't quite see on this map. But yeah, so they are attacking. And the first one does go after Khaldun. Let's see. He is brandishing a short sword, and his fangs are dripping with fangy stuff.
I like it.
This is the short sword.
I love fangies.
That's a total of a 20 to hit. For 6 points of damage.
I cast shield.
Okay. Does that make your armor class?
22.
Okay. And then he goes in for a bite. Missing.
Oh, good.
Second one comes in. Same plan. 2 attacks.
I don't know what you
Say,
did
what is
to
this
Matt,
sh-
Heath, but
what is
you
this
probably should do that again.
He's angry. What do shield taste like?
Miss and miss. Third comes around, and we'll go after Tarathiel instead. 17 to hit with the
Yeah,
short
that'll do
sword.
it. Yep.
All right. For 6 points of damage, and goes in for a bite. Oops, total of 20 to hit.
Yep.
Does 5 points of damage, but I also need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Ungood.
Constitution. I'm surprisingly good at this. He says, failing horribly. 14.
14? Okay. And then the fourth one comes around, and we'll take a couple of attacks at Farazan. Miss and 14 to hit.
No, sir.
All right. That was Evil's turn. Farazan, it's your turn.
All right. Let's see. Moving around this thing, but staying within its threat radius does not provoke, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So in that case,
However, flanking is not a thing, so I'm not sure why you're doing that.
okay. I keep forgetting that it's not a thing in 5th edition.
It is. It's an optional rule, but it is miserable for players.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wildly overpowered in 5e.
I
You know what?
Yeah,
These
because it gives
are
you advantage.
were rats of some description. These are rat people.
People. Angry Yosokis.
Universe, cut the mic, cut the mic.
Cut the mic. Let's see. All right, I guess I will start out with whipping the long staff around and knocking this dude in the nugget.
All right.
I don't think I've got 2 attacks yet, do I?
No, it's level 5.
5.
Well, you have your offhand stuff, but not a main attack.
Oh yeah. All right, I'll start with a strike with the long staff. About an
right.
18 fix it
18 is a hit.
with 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. You crack him right upside the head, and it doesn't even phase him.
Doesn't even phase him.
Hits him, and he just, just the sheer physics of it moves him, but he just comes right back into position. No damage at all to him.
As in resistance, or
No.
As in you did not do any damage at all to it.
holy crap? Oh, immune. Okay, where? Right.
here in his head. It's where he's immune.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay. I have something that's silvered.
You have a silver greatsword.
I do have a silver greatsword. I'm trying to find it on my list.
Oh gosh, if it's not there, you don't have it. Ah, oh
Yeah.
no.
Oh, look, there it is.
Anything else while you're looking at your weapons?
What is it to draw a weapon?
Free action swap weapons.
Okay. I'm going to draw the greatsword, clicking the button, and
If you want to shuffle 5 feet to the left, that'd be helpful. Fezan's left.
I don't know which way he's facing. Why am I
He's facing
shuffling
the
5
back.
feet?
You still have advantage. I mean, you still have your thing with it because he's in melee range of it. Is that why you're doing that? If it's a different reason.
Oh yeah, no, it is. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. It's all fine.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use my action surge to get an attack on this guy.
Okay.
So that's going to roll, go back up to the screen here with a greatsword. Same. Oh, shoot. 11.
11 is a miss.
All right. Dang it.
Just barely. He just scoots out of the way at the last second.
All right. Farazan says, we may need to rethink our strategy here.
Tarathiel, it is your turn.
All right, Tarathiel is going to swing at this gentleman on this side
All right.
with a psychic dagger, which I'm hoping he's not immune to.
Sidekick.
We'll see. That is 22.
To hit? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Nice shot.
That'll do a total of 15 damage between psychic and sneak attack.
And he screams out in pain.
That'll show you. Good job.
All right, I'm going to do it again with the offhand.
Okay.
Bonus action offhand attack for 12.
That's a hit.
Oh,
Ooh, that'll do 7 psychic damage.
7 points of damage.
nice.
These guys are not well armored at all. They're all wearing leather.
Yeah, it's hard to be armored against a mind knife.
Mine knife.
Just wear a big padded helmet.
Yep.
Anything else?
That is it. No, because it's a standard and a bonus, and if I move away, I'm going to get hit. So
All right. Pazel.
Pazel's gonna dodge.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. Disengage. What am I thinking? Disengage.
Okay.
GTFO.
Yeah.
And yes, gonna go like over there.
All right. Out of the way.
Yep.
And it's your turn, Khaldun.
I am going to cast web right on top of me.
All right.
Then they can't get
Um,
away.
And so what I would like to do is drop it so that it gets the 3 rats around me, but not Tarathiel.
All right. I'm going to draw. Do a little drawing. It's 20 feet by 20. It's 20 foot square, right?
Let me triple check that. It is 20 feet on a side cube.
So does that look about how you want it? That leaves Tarathiel out of it. He's not.
Yes. Yep. Exactly.
All right. And they all get
Hang
dexterity
on. And
checks.
sure do.
Redexterities.
Each creature that starts to turn in the webs or that enters the web during its turn must make a dexterity saving throw. So they'll do a dex on their turn.
Is it not when cast as well? Or I guess
Uh,
it doesn't matter. Same with 6.5 doesn't
It,
really.
it doesn't really matter, I don't think.
All right.
But it says here it's on their turn is when the dex save occurs. So whenever.
Okay. Do you need to make it now because it's your turn? Because
Oh,
you're in the area.
that would be me, wouldn't it?
To be
Dex.
fair, you went in there at the start of your turn.
Oh, dang.
Okay.
That's a low number.
All right, and then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Misty Step.
Okay, you do have. Don't forget it. You guys never ever use your inspiration.
That's okay.
Okay. And bonus Misty Step out of there.
Out of there. 1, 2, 3. I am going to Misty Step.
Does the web hinder casting at all?
No.
No. Okay. All right. So, Glorch and go. Got it.
Just spews spiderweb at his feet. Just
I have to say that the bonus action Misty Step casting is probably one of my favorite things in 5th edition.
It's one of the
Yep.
best spells in 5e. Like,
I mean,
yeah,
just
it's just
there's
it's
so much
great.
flavor there. I mean, just and capability. That's awesome.
Well, it's now Evil's turn,
Oh no.
and I'm going to start with this one that's not been webbed, and he just screams, "Get that one!" and he points at Khaldun,
No, don't get
Of
that
course. The wizard.
the one that just slimed everybody. That's a miss, and the bite is
Oh,
a
no.
natural
One.
20.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no. All right,
Nope.
so go ahead and give me your Constitution saving throw, and I'll roll the damage real quick.
Who's he attacking?
Khaldun.
From where?
Oh, wait.
How is he
I'm
attacking
sorry.
me?
I'm sorry. Excuse me. Tarathiel.
Okay.
I forgot you. I forgot you flopped out. So,
Whoa.
he did move because he was going after the wizard. Tarathiel, that does invoke a provoke an attack,
Yeah, it does.
and it may, if you do good, it may stop Khaldun from getting hit with that critical bite.
That's a 20.
20's a hit.
20's a hit. Is 8 psychic damage. I don't know if I get sneak attack.
That's a sneak attack. Yes, you do.
Yeah,
It is. It is once
Yep.
per turn, right? So I can do it on his turn. That's
Yep.
18
Correct.
total damage.
18.
Gross.
As he's running and to attack and bite Khaldun, you throw your dagger and he falls dead to the ground.
His brain explodes.
Wow, you just saved Khaldun a critical bite.
Thank you.
Critical bite. Critical bite.
Do you have inspiration?
I do.
All right, the other three, I'm going to go ahead and roll their dexterity saving throws. Fail, fail, fail. Great.
I'm glad we got that out of the way.
So
Say tacos,
that's the
you jerk.
beginning of their turn. They can spend their turn getting out of the web. They can use an action. Is that right? And that's a
Okay,
strength
so
check.
each creature starts its turn must make a dex save or be restrained. A restrained creature can use action to make a strength check to break free. Yes.
Okay.
So they can use their action.
First to break 3, strength check. That is a number plus their strength. All right, it's just straight number. So the first one is a 12.
Fail.
This one, okay. Second on the bottom, strength check.
Fail.
And the third one, top right, fail.
Fail.
So they are all 3 restrained in this gooey web.
Again.
Now,
Glad we got that out of the way.
how long does well, it's up against the wall, so it's got a side. It's got more than the floor for an anchor, because if it doesn't have a floor, walls, or ceiling, doesn't it
You
fall
can spray it around the ground. It's just 5 feet deep on the ground.
and does it go away quicker,
No.
or is it just okay?
Nope. You just
All right.
can't like spray it in the air. You can't like hang in the air.
Right.
So if
It's
I
just-
want it to be like up like 10 feet in the air, it would have to span like across the alleyway.
Okay.
But if it's on the ground, it can lay across the ground.
Well, you're next to a building. It could have been like that weird angle if you wanted
Yeah.
it. All right, that is their turn. 1 down, 3 to go. All 3 restrained. Farazan, it's your turn.
Okay. He reaches over and thematically kicks the one on the ground.
Oh, that's your action. Ah, phew. Okay. It is now Tarathiel. No, just checking.
Wait. Help. You're using alt again, right? Okay. Stepping over to Disagai, and with both hands on the silvered greatsword, will take a very large swipe at this dude.
You have advantage
I do.
He's
because he's restrained.
Hooray. What's the button to give it advantage?
Shift.
There it is. How's the 22?
That's a hit.
Hooray. How's the 13?
That's a hit.
13 points of silver damage.
13 damage.
Ah.
13.
That's your silver. That's your greatsword, yeah?
Yep.
All right. This one, that time it worked. The silver greatsword obviously is working. And it hisses in pain, and you see the wound actually smoke and sizzle a little bit. Very satisfying.
Farazan looks at him and says, who sent you?
He does not answer.
Fair enough.
He's hissing and screaming at this point, but he does not respond.
You look feral. Does he look like he needs a rabies shot?
He looks like he
Definitely
needs a silver
needs
sword.
a rabies shot. And so does Trathiel.
Okay. I think that's it.
All right. Trathiel, it's your turn.
I mean, of all the were creatures to be turned into, a were rat just seems demeaning.
I hate a rat. All evidence to the contrary.
All right, I'm just going to attempt to murder this dude.
You have advantage.
I mean, gently prod. Oh, right. Yeah, let me roll again just in case the was fishing for the 20, but did not get it. So it's
Don't you
13
get like
total damage.
triple advantage? Don't you roll a third time? Right? I'm just trying to help.
The numbers went down every time.
Oh, the last
13.
one misses, so sorry. Yeah, that's a hit.
13
And
total
damage is
damage.
13. Got it.
And
That's the same one.
then
Yeah.
I'll do it with the offhand, which also has advantage, which means I can do the triple advantage thing. I can't remember. There's a is it
Super
right shift?
advantage?
Yeah, there's a super advantage. I don't remember how to do it though.
super advantage
With
is
both shifts?
18. 18 to hit.
18's a hit. No, it's not a sneak
Four-
attack.
8 psychic damage.
8 psychic.
Max damage on the psychics.
And it is barely hanging on for dear life. And it literally hanging. But it's still alive.
Thank you, Matt. Do you have inspiration?
I do. I do. I feel inspired. Anything else, Tarathiel?
No, that'll do me. Thanks.
Hazel?
Pazel is just going to hang out and look into the dark corners for more rats.
Then Khaldun, it's your turn.
I am going to stare deeply into the eyes of this one and try to burst his brain with psychic with
You don't want
what
to do
is
a mind sliver or something?
mind
like that?
sliver. Yeah,
Mind
that's what I'm
sliver.
talking about. Yep.
No-
So
no-
intelligence
no
save
bonfire?
DC 13.
Bonfire would burn the webs.
Matt's going fishing tonight.
Probably a save. 18.
Yeah, he made it.
Is that a save or suck?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Okay, and I'm done.
All right. It's their turn. And I'll start with the one that is. Oh, he just jumped all over your face.
Get off
The one
me.
that's barely hanging in. Trying to do a strength check to break free. Fails. The one beside it. 14.
14 makes it.
14 makes it.
Oh,
All
no.
right. So, and then the one above it fails. So this guy immediately moves out of the web
Mhm.
and tries to get in Farazan's face. He's already used his action to break free, so he's done. The other one is restrained.
He can still attack. It's just a disadvantage.
Yeah, he's not in range. He does have a crossbow, but
Oh wait, no, he can't. He used this as
his
an
action.
action to try to
he
break
used his
free.
action to try to break free. So that is it for them. All right, Farazan, it's your turn.
I do not care for these rodents of unusual size.
I don't
And-
think they exist.
Well, these definitely do exist. Take a swipe at the first one, still restrained, so
Okay.
that's with advantage.
Correct.
believe that'll hit with a 21 for 14 points of damage.
Your beliefs are validated. It dies.
Excellent. As he, well, I don't know if I can as he. Oh dang, that's a polearm master. The bonus attack is the polearm master.
Yeah, the
Nice.
hilt or the
Mhm.
back end.
Yeah.
Yep. So I think that's all I can do at this point. But he will, can't take a 5-foot step or anything. But yeah, he'll just kind of interpose himself between like the web and the. Oh, that's a sidewalk. That's not a building. Okay.
That's a sidewalk, and you've got your full movement. I mean,
Yeah,
You-
yeah. I'm concerned that he's going to run after one of the other two, so I'm going to stick basically right next to him.
all right.
Nope. You know what? I am going to do this. I'm going to take a step to the south 5 feet, because if he moves to attack either of these other two, then he'll leave my threat range, and I can take a opportunity attack.
All right.
But yeah,
Just step to the side, hold it, and I'm after you.
Go
Which-
get him! I'll stab you in the back.
Yeah, you can go this way if you'd like, or you can leave. He points the other direction.
Tarathiel, it's your turn.
What do I want to do? I don't even know what I want to do. I'm going to back up. Whoop, not that far. I want to back up to there, and then I'm going to toss a knife.
All right.
It's really fun having infinite knives.
Mm-hmm.
You and Khaldun throw around brain damage.
You have advantage if you're hitting the one on the web.
I
Triple
wasn't.
advantage.
I was attacking the one that was with Fezan.
Okay.
Which I probably shouldn't have. But that was my intent when I rolled. So that's 12 to hit.
That's a hit.
12 total. 12
Hooray.
total damage.
12 total damage. Is that with sneak attack?
Yes.
Okay.
Because Fezan's there.
Yes. Anything else?
No, that'll do.
All right. Pazel, chilling.
Yeah, Paolo's chilling, looking for more bad guys.
And Khaldun, it's your turn.
I'm going to hurl a firebolt at the rat next to Frazan.
All right. Roll to hit.
That's a 6.
6 is not high enough.
Not just a 6, it's a natural 1. It'd be a miss even if it was a hit.
Is it? Is it a natural one? Oh, you're right. It is. Okay, I'm done.
All right. It's like cast web. I'm done for the combat. Maybe I'll do some more.
Yeah,
Maybe
I'm gonna
not.
go.
but it's
I'm
like
trying.
That's all.
brain
That's all
daggers
we
and
needed you to do.
fireballs.
That's great.
You're like this weird fireworks shop that's just exploding everywhere with like purple and fire and
Yeah.
things going on there. All right, it is Evil's turn. I'm going to start with this one trying to break free. He will attempt to break free again. Strength check. Natural 20.
That'll
made
do
it.
it.
And he
To break
charges
free.
Khaldun. But
Uh-oh.
he is out of actions. He only moves. This one will attack Fairzon.
Mhm.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Oh
no.
my god.
Oh,
Oh no.
You know, some of those days where I roll really low, this isn't one of those days.
Yeah.
That
seems
seems
like-
like short sword. They always attack with a short sword first. So this is not the bite.
Yeah. Seems like Mondays are your days to roll really high. I don't know what it is.
he rolls really low on the days ending in Q.
Total of 10 points of damage from the crit,
Owie.
and he will attempt a bite.
No.
Okay.
Pass.
Do you have something to stop him? You're a
Um,
4th level fighter. I don't know what kind of tools and gimmicks you got. So,
no, he can hit me. I was just
17 to hit.
that will miss, thankfully.
All right.
On that, on
17
on
misses.
that melee miss, I will use my riposte to slice this dude in half,
All right.
if I may.
Give me a riposty.
Here's a riposte. Where's my riposte? Oh no, 9.
Oh
Ah,
no.
9.
Yep,
9, 9, 9. No, that misses.
that's also 9. Yes,
It's German for no.
it is.
However, fair's on.
Mhm.
It's your turn, so you get another chance.
Thank goodness. Okay. So he swings and a miss and just kind of keeps going around and tries again with the
Like
sword
a
there.
top with a blade sticking out.
Yeah.
Swing
a
away,
hit.
Mel.
he does a whirlwind attack for an 18, assuming that hits with a 14 damage.
Yes. 14. And this is the one that's been damaged. Okay. Still biting and snarling.
Still up? Good grief.
Still up.
Does Fezant lift off the ground a little bit from his helicopter maneuver?
Just about.
Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
It means two things, because you chopped him.
How much
Not the
damage
tool.
did I take from that?
10.
It was 10. Okay, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Anything else, Farazan?
I think that's it. Yeah, because I still
Alright.
want to stay here just in case this guy leaves.
Tarathiel?
Drathila's going to say, no, you don't, buddy.
Yeah.
Sneak. Yep. I'm going to rush in and I'm going to stab this dude.
All right.
I don't have advantage on this
Correct.
for any reason. Right.
No.
That'll work.
Maybe we can make something up.
But I do
Yeah.
get sneak attack because Khaldun is right there. So it's a 19 to hit
Yes.
for a total of 13 damage.
And that's the first hit on this one, but he definitely, you got his attention. That's for sure.
He felt it. And then bonus attack with the offhand is a 12 to hit
That's it.
for 6 psychic damage.
Sidekick.
So for those
Alright.
joining in, like, Tarathiel doesn't hold any blades. They just appear when he makes a whooshing noise at people.
So like,
He's all
Pew,
sound
pew.
effects. He has to
He's
make the
making-
noise with his mouth.
He's making his own sound effects as he stabs.
you're like Psylocke from the X-Men,
Yes.
creating
exactly.
those purple kind of daggers. Yeah.
But
I
with
like it. I
more
think it's
tacos.
cool. More tacos.
So, like, I don't remember eating a lot of tacos.
Anything else, Tarathiel?
No, that'll do. That's a move, a standard, and a bonus. I'm done.
All right. Pazel chilling.
Yo,
Copy.
Pazel's going to swoop
Oh.
and give me advantage to hit this rat.
All right. Shrimping and a shrimping. So it does, and he does, and you, or she, Pazel's a she, and you have advantage. It's your turn.
All right, I'm going to draw my silver greatsword and slice this thing's head off
All right.
with advantage.
Like Barbarian 2. You ever play that game?
Mm-mm.
Hit.
Seriously,
Is
2d6 plus 2 for 5 points of damage.
that almost Snake Eyes? Isn't it?
That's
a 1 and a
that's
2.
minimum
That's-
damage.
It's a 1 and a,
Wow.
it's a 1 and a 2.
It's not unimpressive. It's just not super impressive.
And I
I mean, it's
spit
a
on
big
it.
silver sword. I'm sorry.
It's a,
I spit on it,
All
and I'm
It's a
done.
bonus
right.
action.
And it is back to Evil's turn. He is going to split his attack. He will take a swing at Tarathiel. Tarathiel is whooping his ass. 13 to hit.
No.
And he will attempt to bite Khaldun.
Oh, no.
Natural 20.
Oh, jeez.
Holy shit! That's
Holy
the third
shit.
crit
No,
in
that's
this
the
fight.
fourth. One just didn't happen because it got stopped.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to roll
The
damage.
hell?
8 points of damage, physical damage.
Ouch.
All right, and my
and I
shield
need-
absorbs it.
Yeah.
Okay, so no damage goes through.
No damage goes through.
Then
Mage
you
tank.
do not need to make a Constitution saving
You
throw.
said
did not
8?
take any.
I'm sorry, you
8
said 8.
total.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it all gets absorbed.
Okay. And that is it. It's Farazan's turn.
I need to take a level in wizard.
2 levels of wizard.
2 levels of okay, 2 levels of wizard. Yep. Silvered great sword to the one right in front of him. Hopefully that will do something with a 16 to hit. Should be
That's a hit.
And come on,
That should be the end of him.
come on.
I think you have to click it.
I'm trying.
The button that says
It
click.
says
I'm trying. It even on the stream you can see the mouse holding over the click, and I'm click. Trying to click it again. Okay, what's the 2d6 here?
We're having a moment.
It's technology. How about 14 moments?
Jeez.
Yeah, I would have taken that roll.
Yeah. That's how you
Next time
swing
you
a
can
great
roll my
sword.
damage.
14 points of damage, and it is cleft in twain.
15, 20.
Literally, you cut it in twice as many, and they're like oozes. So now there's twice as many left.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
It's
no.
dead.
Rodents of regular size now.
Anything else, Farazan?
Move to, and these are 10 feet squares, so I think I can move all the way over here. Yeah.
Checkmate.
Checkmate. So he'll say, "You have one final opportunity to surrender, you dirty rat."
You dirty rat.
You killed my brother.
Exactly. But no, I don't think I have anything else that I can do to actually hurt this thing with a bonus or anything like that. So, yep, that's it.
What do you want me to use, man? Harsh language? Trathiel, it's your turn.
Finish him. Alright, swinging with the blades. Need the wrong window open. That is a 19 to hit for 18 total damage.
It explodes. I had 2 hit points left.
Kaboom!
It is dies in purple agony
Excellent.
and falls still on the ground into the webs.
There's a
Sorry,
Catches on fire, turns
No
to
one heard
ash, and goes to hell.
No one heard him surrender, right?
Yeah.
No, these guys didn't. I mean, you did hear they could speak because one of them pointed at Khaldun and get the wizard, but they weren't talking. I mean, they came at you without any warning. Well, limited warning. I think they said something to get your attention, and then they turned ratty on you and attacked. But they had no idea that you had weapons that could hurt them.
Ow, 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 ow.
I'm glad we found these silvered swords, or at
Yeah,
least
it's
one
like
silvered sword.
they planted that in the adventure earlier.
Almost.
I
as
will
if.
say right now, I did not put that there. That was part of the written adventure. It's always cool to see that.
Mhm.
So silvered stuff and cold iron stuff is stuff that you don't sell when the AP gives it to you. You're like, we're gonna need this.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang on to this. And don't forget, you've got your lieutenant's flank. Those caltrips. They are counted silver, magic, and cold iron.
Oh yeah,
I forgot about those.
Yep.
I did.
That also
And since
reminds me that
that-
I need to open up my notes.
All right, you guys are out of combat. You are standing in front of Oryx Boathouse, and there are 4 now all completely human male dead bodies lying around the street.
Do we recognize them?
You do
Like-
not.
Like from the bar that we
The-
were in, or any of the cops or the guards that we've seen, that kind of thing.
Nothing like that.
Okay.
There's no indication that they're part of the last laugh. You don't recognize them. And these guys, they're all scarred up. They've been through a lot of fights. Like, history of fighting and fighting and fighting. Like these are, and so it looks like they've been around for a long, long time. But well, then they faced heroes of Cauldron. They all 4 have silver, or not silver, excuse me. They have silver weapons. They have short swords and leather armor. Between the 4 of them, they've got right around 38 silver, just spending money. and nothing else. Not carrying anything else.
Quick, take the weight of his wallet off his chest.
You said 38 silver.
38 silver.
So if I took a silver coin and then like embedded it in the end of my staff, would that count as silver damage?
You should try that.
We'll find out.
I was
Just
I was
like the
just
next
trying.
the next fight with a were rat, you just like take a coin and just put it on the guy's forehead and then
Whack! Exactly.
hold
Here.
real still.
You get a slingshot and just start shooting coins. Padoink, padoink.
That's a
I'm just
Sanderson
thinking-
thing right there. That's a coin shot.
Coin shot,
Yeah.
yeah. I was thinking, you know that game when you like you get people to press a coin to their forehead and then try and like smack the back of their head to make it come off.
I've never played that.
No, I've never done that.
Is that the
Oh,
you play
no?
just with your kids?
No, it's a thing. The, you
Oh,
demonstrate it.
it's still on
See,
there.
yeah, you take the coin, you put it on the back of on your forehead, and then you just like tap the back of your head a couple of times, and it falls off. And
Yeah,
then you
yeah.
say, "Okay, your turn," and then you hold the coin onto their forehead
Yeah.
and immediately take it away and palm it, and then they sit there like, just smacking the back of their head, trying to make the coin fall off, but it's not there.
There's there's another version of that. So you get a funnel, and you tuck it down in your belt, and you take the coin and you drop it down in the funnel. You're like, okay, here, now you do it, and they tuck it down in there. They go 1 drop, 2 drop, and before they do the 3rd drop, you pour a cup of water down in the funnel. That's the slightly less polite version of the game.
Okay.
That reminds me,
It's a summer camp.
about
thing.
15 years ago, I was in Fort Sanders at just a house party, and apparently across the road was the UT rugby house,
Hmm.
and they were also having a house party. And just I wandered over there. They're being super friendly, and they were chatting and talkative. And I went through the house and grabbed a couple of drinks and went to the back in this enclosed, fenced-in area. And there were these 2 guys. They were standing on like step stools, facing each other.
So they're about eye level with you.
And yeah, pretty much. Yeah. No, these are rugby players. They're pretty decent sized dudes in here.
Okay.
But you got these 2 guys, and one of them is obviously like he's been there a while, probably the captain of the team. And there was this green kid, this freshman. And the short of it is they were standing in front of each other, and what the object was, they were holding spoons in their mouth. And they were supposed to jump off and smack the other one in the head with the spoon in their mouth.
Yeah.
But they have to have their eyes closed, right?
Yeah.
So they do that a couple of times, and finally, obviously, the whole crowd's in on it. They've done this 100 times, but
Yeah.
finally, the new kid's like, "Man, this is never going to work." He's in the I guess the captain was like, "No, I've just been taking it easy on you. Here we go. I'm going to do it for real this time." So the kid closes his eyes. The guy stands up on the stepping stool. Somebody in the crowd hands him a frying pan.
Oh,
He jumps off and just kablacko whacks the
Oh.
kid. I don't mean like really hard, but
Okay.
it was a ka-dong. And that kid, he just kind of staggered, and he opened his eyes and said, "Holy shit, I can't beat you." He's like, yeah, you can do that. Let's try it. You try again. They did this like 3 or 4 more times, and I'm just sitting there dumbfounded that this kid is letting this other guy just wallop the crap out of him with a frying pan 2 or 3 more times. That was the most incredible form of hazing I'd ever seen in my life. It was amazing. It was so fantastic. I guess they let me stay because I wasn't ratting them out. It's hilarious. Anyway,
I can,
so
I
that's
can see Heath going like, "Never go to a bar with these people."
If any of them either hands me a coin or a spoon, I'm out.
yeah.
I'm not closing my eyes. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
That was amazing. I'll
Alright.
never forget that.
You think a
Alright.
bunch of rats would have at least told us one secret, but come on.
You dirty rat.
We'll take him to Joss.
We probably shouldn't hang out in the street with a bunch of dead bodies that we just murdered.
Now it's dark because it's getting late in the tall buildings, but it's not necessarily nighttime. It was, I think you guys arrived around. Well, it was because it opened at 6.
We had to wait.
Farazan will
Sure.
grab the ones out of the middle of the street and drag them over to the sidewalk.
Okay.
So
we set them up at the card table, go full weekend at Bernie's.
Weekend at Orex.
Tarathiel's around the corner whistling nonchalantly.
So there are people walking around, but no guards walk by, and most people that do walk by find something very, very interesting the other direction to look at as they keep walking. So
Shoes.
nobody really pays attention to what you're doing.
Shall we go inside?
yes.
All right. Go to the door. The door is locked, but there is a large knocker on the door. And it says Orex Bathhouse, a nice big sign over the door.
Is it in Gnomish?
Use the knocker.
Should have bought a towel.
Engage knocker.
You knock on the knocker and the door opens, and lo and behold, you're correct. This is a dwarf. And he is red-haired, middle-aged for a dwarf. He's got a patch over one eye with a red ruby. Opens the door. Can I help you?
We were told to seek you out. We've got some questions about some of the graffiti. You might know something about it. And these guys behind us in the ditch tried to stop us from knocking on your door.
Well, that was unfortunate for them, apparently. I don't know anything about any graffiti. What do you want to know?
Goblins. We're looking for goblins.
I've seen plenty of goblins in my life. Lately.
You have any idea how they might be getting into town?
No idea.
Did we come in and have a bath? Kind of
Sure.
smell like rat. Kind of smell like rat.
Come in. Sure, of course. I'm open for business.
All right.
Opens the door. And I have a map.
Oh boy, a map.
I'm the map. I'm the map.
The dwarf is a rare rat.
Dwarf rat.
Map's
Does that
way
work?
Over there.
Yep, it did.
There's just delay. Okay. So you step in, and it's not a large building. Those are 5-foot squares, So to the right, let me open all this crap up. To the right, you see the gigantic bath. It's hot and steamy in here. Let me open. I think Farazan, you'd be hating this.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
I'll wait
He's
outside.
got the mountain. He's got the mountain man sweats.
Yeah.
Do you want public or private baths?
Grief. I would like Roll20 to stop jumping around. Gonna give somebody on the stream a seizure.
How about a private bath?
That'll be true silver.
Okay. I pull out 2 silver and give to him.
Right. He directs you. So first, he walks over to this room here, steps inside, and it's all curtains. The only doors you see. Let me open everything up. You can see all this stuff. The only doors you see is a door here to the north, and I'm not pinging and then a door here to the far east. All these other areas are just curtains. He steps into this room down here. Just briefly, you hear him shuffling around, comes back out with a stack of towels, holds his hand out for the silver,
I give to him.
takes it. He hands you a couple of towels and points to the first curtain to the north. Help yourself. That'll last you an hour. He looks at the other two. Private or public?
Private place.
2 silver. And he hands you a few towels.
Alrighty.
He looks up at you because he's like at your belly button.
Farazan says, "No, thank you. I will wait on the other 2. I had a bath last month."
Well, then you can kindly wait outside. This is for paying customers only.
can I pay and stay?
Sure.
And he'll hand
Two silver.
him the 1 silver.
2 silver.
Oh, 2 silver. Sorry.
Nice try.
He takes it.
Yeah. Sorry. There's a very loud distraction over there. So
He takes the silver and points over behind him
Mhm.
to this area over here. Those are the changer rooms, but there's seats if you want to sit. And you can get in the public pool if you want. You paid your money.
When you say there's a loud noise over there, do you mean the hurricane?
no, but the loud noise does have the same number of letters in its name. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
The are the seats outside so that he could see everything still?
No, if I'll open one up for you. If you want, it's behind a curtain.
Okay.
Show you. Room number 3.
Oh yeah, Cowart,
Like
you're
that.
down there with it. I bet it is loud where you are. And Tejas. Sorry,
wish the
Cowart
hurricane
said
would shut
something
up.
about
Yeah.
Uh,
That's what those rooms look like, and you assume the third looks the same.
Okay. But no, Farazan doesn't want to go in one of the 4 rooms. But he will go and just kind of sit where he can keep an eye on everything. Maybe take his boots off and just do the little kid thing in the pool.
Okay. So you're just sitting over by the pool?
Yeah. I'll put him over.
right.
Good grief!
I
Roll
gotcha.
20. Stop.
I got you. All right. You guys go into your individual rooms. You go kick your feet in the pool for a while, and he just walks around. He's cleaning. He's goes back in the towel room. You hear him fiddling around. He goes back up to this room here. Opens the door, walks in, closes it behind him. He's in there for a few minutes. He's working. He'll clean things up. He'll fold some towels. It looks like that's probably his office. When he opens the door, Farazan, you can see a desk in there. So pretty sure that's his office.
Okay.
And just tools around for the hour.
Okay, I'm gonna go in my room, and while I'm just sort of hanging out, listening. Well, can't really listen. I'm gonna
You can listen. It's
cast
not loud
alarm.
in here. It's not really loud in here.
I'm gonna cast alarm.
Okay. Where are you casting it?
My door.
So, just right there.
Yep.
Okay. 10-minute cast.
Yep.
You guys hear Khaldun start casting a spell. I mean, like I said, it's fairly quiet in here. You don't know what the origin of the heat is for these pools, but it's probably from a natural lava flow in the cavern, in a cavern below. Or it comes out of his office while you're casting and just kind of looks over, shrugs, and keeps tooling around.
Once they've been there a while, and Farazan's just kind of watched him work for a little bit. He'll say, what's his last name? Stonehaven?
Oric?
Yeah.
You talking about Oric?
Yeah. Stonehaven?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
He says, Mr. Stonehaven. Says, has there been any trouble around your shop in the last couple of weeks?
I never have trouble. And he pats a little hand axe on his hip that you notice, but looks more probably for utility than weaponry.
Okay. Says, that's good that you have that. There have been muggings and robberies over the last few weeks of groups of goblins terrorizing the city. Have you heard of this?
I don't know anything about no goblins.
Can we see, roll a insight or something like that to check, see if he's kind of lying
Sure.
or
Sure.
kind of lying?
Kind of like.
Insight.
Withholding.
Huh, that's a... Nope.
No.
Farazan
You
believes
feel
him.
like he is honest as Abe.
Mr. Zabe says,
Farazan gives Ulrich his wallet.
Have another silver.
Yeah. Sonic the Hedgehog just fell over. Bling.
Trathiel, are you doing anything during this time?
A couple of things. One, can I mechanically treat this as a short rest? As I'm in a bath, hanging out for an hour?
Absolutely. At the end of this hour, you may all use a short rest.
Okay. I guess he would just investigate the inside of this chamber just to make sure that there's not some weird secret passage or something.
Okay. Give me a perception, and Heath will call your spell done, so your alarm is up.
Okay.
You got your shield back.
That's
I'm
20
assuming that's
on
what you
perception.
said. That 20. You do not see anything out of the ordinary. The one thing you do notice, though, is there is a drain stoppered, but you don't see any spigot for the water to go in there. Only an exit. Does that make sense? Like having to fill the tubs externally.
So
There's nothing going on.
Filled by bucket or something. Like
Yeah.
probably.
This is a little meta, but since this is a short rest, can I use my second wind to get some hit points back?
Yes.
Kind of prior to the short rest.
Sure. That's fine.
Thank you, sir.
And then I do have another thing that I want to do, but I want to do it at the end of the hour because I want to have rested before I do it. And then I'll probably have regrets, but we'll see.
Okay. If you guys have nothing else to do for the hour, we'll go ahead and pass through it.
I mean, just Farazan would do like small talk.
Okay.
You know, just I'm new to the area kind of thing. You know, how long have you been here? You know, that sort of talk.
Been in business. Used to be an adventurer. Kind of seems like what your profession is. Retired. I've had this boathouse. I've had this bathhouse for, I don't know, 40 years. Pretty good business. Used to venture up north around Greyhawk City. A lot of ruins and things up in that area. Quite a bit of loot. I did pretty good for myself, but I got slower and slower, so got a bit too dangerous for me. What brings you to town?
As I am searching for experience and wisdom, there is a threat imminent to my people that I'm hoping to. I don't know the word for it, but I'm hoping to block it.
What kind of threat?
Jamie doesn't remember. Was that discussed, or was it just kind of, you know, ominous? Something's going to happen.
Existential.
Yeah. We talked about it a little bit off screen before we started.
Yeah. It was only 6 months ago.
You. Yeah, exactly. I'll remind you. I'll send you. We'll talk about it after off screen since it's not been presented yet.
Okay.
But basically, you were warned by the witch of your tribe and your dad that something was happening or going to happen, and you were sent to find information or see if you could find anything that would help the tribe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
that's what you told me.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Well, good luck. You can get on in the pool. You can just, you pay for your whole body. It doesn't have to just be your feet.
I'm okay. I'm still on duty, as it were. We were literally attacked outside, so I prefer to keep my armor and weapons about me.
I don't know anything about no goblins.
These were some
Goes
sort
back
of
into his office.
Yeah, these were some sort of rat
saying
men.
that.
Trathiel singing "Rubber Ducky."
Is that your American accent?
It's just my Ernie accent.
Oh.
Hey, Hubert.
Hubert.
Yeah. Gotcha.
But yeah, I mean, unless there's something suspicious, Farazan's just gonna sit and relax. So.
Okay. And when I said he goes to his office, it was just for a minute ago. He doesn't just like leave you. He comes back out after a while, and he's just moving around, cleaning. He's just because it is real humid in here. He continuously is wiping the floors down so they're not too slick. Throw some sand out sometimes to give a little grain to walk on. But he doesn't initiate conversation, but he talks to you. Anytime you talk to him, he'll talk back to you. Friendly enough, little quiet. One eye.
That's fine. Tempted to ask him how he lost his eye.
Took an arrow to the knee.
Took an arrow to the knee and lost my eye.
Yeah.
He looked down at the knee, and the back of the arrow hit him in the eye.
It was a critical hit. You two guys, Heath, Mike, you got anything you want to do in the next hour?
Other than
No.
what we're doing in
Yeah.
the short rest?
Yeah.
No, and once I finish my short rest, I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Okay, short rest is complete.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
All right. Doing the full, like the ritual?
Yeah.
Okay, so the hour's up, and if you start the ritual after the hour, he's kind of shuffling you out. Time's up. Come back anytime. We're spending 2 silver and stay another hour.
So, Jathy would like to get dressed and then activate the Dust of Disappearance.
Oh, okay. While you're back there?
Yeah, I basically I want him to think that I got dressed and left. So I kind of want to time it. So like if he pops his head in and says, okay, time to go, I want to get out, get dressed, and then Dust of Disappearance and then sneak out the curtain.
Okay. Okay.
I have one last thing that maybe could jog his memory, but I'll wait on Mike here.
Okay, so the hour's up.
Okay.
That was your intention. You use your dust. Heath, you begin casting a ritual.
Well,
Fair's
so
on.
if he's going to kick us out, I'm gonna pay 2 more silver and stay.
Okay, that's fine. But when the hour's up, he comes and pulls the.
Yep.
He's not rudely. He just
Yeah,
pulls.
yeah,
He sticks his head and like, all right, time to go. Unless you want to spend another hour.
Yeah, I'll pay him 2 more silver to stay another hour.
All right, he takes the money and goes over to Tarathiel's, sticks his head in. Your friend already leave. Turns around, walks over to Fairzon. You stay in another hour, or you want to head out too?
I believe I am done here. Just let me take that silver off of my feet.
Okay.
But he says, "Thank you for your time." What was Nihilus was the one that recommended us to come here. It was most enjoyable. Does he react to the name Nihilus?
I don't know him. I mean, literally, when you say Nihilus, he goes, I don't know him. In a very dwarven fashion.
Dwarven fashion. All right. And Fairzon will step outside.
Okay. You head out. Tarathiel, you're behind the curtain. The curtain is closed. He stuck his head in, but didn't pull it aside, right? So he leaves the curtains closed. He comes into the room and grabs the towels. No problem staying out of his way. You're all nimbly bimbly. Fairzon, you step outside into the street. And Khaldun, you begin casting a ritual Detect Magic. Tarathiel, what are you doing?
So I get 5 minutes of Dust of Disappearance.
Go.
I guess I just want to check the main area, but if I can, I want to try and get into one of the doors. I need to time it for when he's not in the room.
Okay,
so
it's really it's no problem.
If he keeps going in and out of this room, then probably I'll try for this one when he's in his office, maybe.
Okay. So he spends 5-10 minutes at a time in his office, and after he's cleaned up your room, like he comes in there, grabs the towels, takes them out. Fairzon's making his way out. Khaldun, you hear him start casting again. He grabs the towels and heads down to this towel room where he was earlier, which would give you a really, really good chance. I would like you to give me a stealth check,
Okay.
just to make sure you don't, like trip and fall into the pool.
Splash.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I'm trying
it's a fire.
to remember if the dust does the dust give me advantage or something on it, or
It doesn't. It just makes you invisible. This is more of a foot stealth. This is a silence thing versus a visual thing. So it's just to make sure your footfall's not too obnoxious.
Yeah, you don't want to hear any flap, 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 flap.
Yeah.
This is no running by the pool.
And there's sand on the floor, right? Sand and wet, so it's like this, So you're stealthy.
22.
You're fine. All right. You are standing in front of this door. It is closed. It's a wood oak. It's an oaken door, and it does have a keyhole for a lock.
Okay.
And it's locked.
Let
the
me
obvious
see
next
if
question.
I can. Yes, let me see if I can pick this lock.
All
If I
right.
can find my friggin' kit. What am I looking for? Thieves' tools.
Thieves'
That's the
tools
That's the one.
It's under T.
for toy.
Uh,
K for toy.
Yes.
The penis stretcher. Meow. Real genius.
I need-
Anybody?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No,
This movie
sorry.
I
is
need an
world.
adult. I'm afraid.
If you have not seen the movie Real Genius with
Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer, thank you. You have done
Val
your
Kilmer.
life a disservice. See it immediately.
Okay,
That
I'm
is
closing the stream.
Hang up now.
immediately. That is a 10.
10. That's not a success. You know that you could do it with time, but it would probably take you about 20 minutes. Your
Yeah.
dust will probably wear off before that.
Do not
But
have time
you did
for that.
try, and it was just a bit more than you could do at the moment.
No worries. Should I try and get into his office? Let's try and get into his office. I don't think his office is locked, right? If he keeps going in and out.
Didn't appear to
Maybe.
be.
All right. Yeah, I'll try and time it during a time when he's just come out of his office, maybe, if there's time for that. I don't know. because of the
He's still in the
5
towel
minutes,
room.
so-
Well, it was just an action to attempt the lock, so it's been 12 seconds. Yeah,
Yep,
he's still
yep.
he's still down there.
I'll try and sneak in.
Open the door. It is
Yep.
it is an office. Let me reveal it for you.
I'm assuming it's not horrifically trapped, but we'll see.
Well, he's been in and out pretty regularly, so if it's been trapped, he's a master trap avoider.
Roll for finger loss.
Again. It's definitely an office. There's a wooden desk, 2 chairs, and a shelf lined with tons of bars of soap, towels, other things. And Matt just completely forgot, but he offers you bars of soap for a silver a piece. So he's got all these bars of soap that are worth a silver a piece. And then
Sandalwood.
you're checking the place out. So give me a perception.
Patchouli. 15.
That's good enough.
This one smells
You
like
move around
rosebud.
the office, look back behind under the desk, and there is a chest, a small bread box sized chest under the desk. It is closed and it is obviously locked. But nothing else really of any importance in this room. It's been about 30 seconds now.
God. I mean, I don't want to rob the guy, but I want to find evidence. Bread box size, do you say?
Just a good standard floor. I mean, nothing huge, but just a nice lockbox.
It's kind of big enough that I can't stick it under my shirt.
It would be difficult.
Yeah.
You wouldn't look pregnant. You look like you're having a box.
Congratulations.
Boxy.
All right, I'm gonna try and open it. I'm gonna regret
right.
this. It's gonna be bad.
Give me
It's gonna be so very bad.
give me a thieves' tools check.
Hang on. Before I do that, does that perception check was to find it? Do I need to do anything to determine if it's trapped before I
If
try
you're looking
this?
for traps, give me another perception check.
Ready.
Survey says
12.
Looks clear.
Everything's fine.
Perfect.
Everything's fine.
Perfect. Excellent.
Regrets. That's great.
All right. So I'm gonna do this, but I do have options if this fails. So
Okay. I'm
But it's
looking
a
forward to your
24.
options. 24 to unlock the chest,
yes.
and it pops open. No trap.
It's Boxy's little
All right.
brother.
Whoa.
Tongue pops
Suddenly
out.
it's
Rah!
suddenly it's very abusive. I'm gonna open the chest and have a quick
Open the
peek
chest.
inside.
There are 3 pouches, leather pouches. You shake them a little bit. Obviously, there's coin inside, and there's also it looks like a wineskin, but it is incredibly ornate, jewel encrusted, just highest craftsmanship. Yeah, craftsmanship that you've ever seen on a water skin. Easily hundreds of gold's worth of value. God, it's Monday and I already can't talk.
Words am hard.
It's okay.
Yes.
This is a video medium. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. Let me just check my alignment. Yeah, I'm not gonna rip this guy off. Okay. I don't see there's no, diary saying I'm an evil person. Okay.
These are all the evil things that I've done this month.
That's right. Yeah.
If
Today's
found,
to-do
please
list.
return this to jail.
Item 3, conduct evil. Item 4, buy more soap. I guess
Where do you think the
Tarathiel will
soap
listen.
comes from?
Will listen. Ugh. No more Fight Club for you.
Yeah.
Tarathiel will listen at the door to see if he's safe to kind of open the door and slip out.
Been about 45, 50 seconds. Give me a perception check.
Natural 20 for a 23.
That'll do it.
You do not hear any. All you hear is Khaldun chanting.
Yes, Muhammad.
Yep.
And I will
Tegu Saya.
I will sneak out through the door and yeah. I guess
Absorb.
where else do I want to? I don't want to leave just yet, but I don't want to push my luck with the dust of disappearance. So
Is that another changing room to the south of the other one? There's another curtain down there.
That was the changing room, yeah.
Right, but there's another curtain
Yeah, that is a
you
second
mean there?
changing. This one right here.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, you poke, and you're looking around. You poke your head in, and it is a second changing room. Definitely.
Okay.
Clear here in a second. There we go. Boop.
And I guess sticking a head into the towel room.
And he's in there. You can hear him kerfluffling around in there, folding towels. Sounds like he's using maybe like a wash basin to wash the towel that's just been used.
Yep.
Just cleaning things up.
Did you check this door? The one above the suspicious 6 on the ground?
I tried to unlock it, but was not able to.
Oh, okay. Sorry. For some reason, I thought that was there. You were unlocking.
No, I tried to unlock this door.
Okay.
And you said you poked your head in here. Let's see. I'll reveal it. And just racks and racks of towels and more soap and things like that. And a wash basin he's cleaning up, humming into himself.
I'm out of ideas. I'm gonna run away before my invisibility wears off.
Okay. You head out. Are you leaving like the bathhouse?
Yeah, I will step out and join Farzan, I guess.
And Khaldun, you hear as he's leaving, the door closes behind him, and Auric comes out and says, "Welcome to the." Looks around, goes back. You hear him walking around, just looking behind curtains. Weird. And you hear him go back in that room again. 10 minutes pass. Farazan, is there anything you want to do in the 10 minutes?
Just kind of making a lap around the building. Are the buildings arranged kind of independently, or are they tucked up against each? The
They're
next one.
pretty tight.
Mm-hmm.
This one in particular is on the main road, so it's 2 or 3 buildings side by side, and then you'll have an alley, and then several more, and then those are in between, and then the main road in front of Oryx is essentially Ash Avenue. It kind of breaks and splits, and then behind it's Lava Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
But they're tight. Like the space is very limited in Cauldron.
No side alley or anything. Is there something built on top of it?
On top of the
like the second
boathouse?
floor. Is this the first floor or something like that? Or
there's a second floor. There's a second floor. Yes.
Okay. Any indication that it's another business or a residence of some sort?
More than likely, Oryx house, Oryx apartment.
Okay. I know we've missed something. I just don't. I just don't know what. But yeah, I mean, if I can do a perimeter check, basically, that's what he would do.
Okay. Nothing really of note. And like I said, the closest alley is probably 3 buildings down the main road. And by the time you do your lap, you come back outside, and Tarathiel essentially is, unless you've gone back to Murkoff, standing there.
No, I'd be hanging out outside somewhere.
Okay.
So nope, just waiting. Kind of off to the side.
Okay.
Go get a taco.
And then 10 minutes pass. Khaldun, your detect magic has completed.
Okay. Do I sense anything?
Not from the bathtub room where you are. No.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna walk over to there, and I'm just gonna listen. And I've been hearing him sort of patter around the whole time. I'm gonna wait until it sounds like he's back in the towel room.
He is currently in the towel room. He's been there for he's been there for 10 or 15 minutes. Seems like he spends quite a bit of time cleaning up after each person. Like he does the towels immediately.
Okay. I am going to walk over there. Towels. I got my towels, like one's thrown over my shoulder and one's in my arm, and I'm just walk over to the pool and look around.
Okay. As you approach the pool, you do sense magic within 30 feet of you.
Where?
Is that how it works?
Pretty sure it does.
I know it's like a general sense of 30 feet. I know you can eventually, and you get schools and things like that.
You sense the presence of magic within you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see an aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic and learn at school.
Okay. So you sense it within 30 feet, but nothing is visible. As in, it's not in view.
Not in this room. Okay. All right, so there's some magic in here.
Yes. That's I don't like how that is. I wish you could
It's not like the concentrate for 3 rounds and you get the location
focus
school and all that.
Yeah.
It's not like you can roll an Arcana check or anything like that to kind of back it up.
All right, then I'm going to walk right there and try to sense again.
So it's constant. I'm going to continue. Like if you're just walking around, you're constantly just sensing. You still sense the same magic going that direction, but you lose another sense of magic. Like there were 2 different sources, I guess. And as you approach that direction, you lose the other sense of magic. So it feel like down in, point this out, in this area where he is, you sense the magic.
Okay.
And it's obvious going this direction that there's some sort of magic in here as well.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do that whole. That's just way too like. Okay, I'm gonna open every single door and like snort and sniff and blah
Yeah.
blah blah. So you sense the directions. You feel like one's coming from the towel room and one is coming from the office for sure.
Okay. Then I'm going to walk over here and kind of do it again, just to
Okay.
sort of get a whole sense of the area.
0 magic.
0 magic. Okay, got it. So,
If I had to guess, there's a magic ornate water skin in a chest in his office, and he's carrying a magic weapon on his hip.
well, if we had some way to communicate without speaking, maybe we could discuss that. So I'm going to peek my head in this curtain.
Which one? One right beside you?
next to you? Yep.
Okay. It's changing room.
Ah,
I've never been in these rooms. So I'll
Okay.
peek my head in that curtain.
All right.
Same thing.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to go over here to this door and try to open it.
It's locked.
It's locked. Okay. And I will go over here. Try to open it.
It's unlocked.
And I just poke my head and look around.
Open the door, stick it in. You see the 2 chairs, the chest.
Yeah.
And a sense of magic from this area.
All right.
It's about the time Auric comes out, more or less sticks his head out. Hey, get away from there. That's my office.
I'll walk over to him.
I didn't mean to come over here. Just
I
get out of
charge.
there.
No. I walk over to him. I was like, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure out where to put my towels. And I hand him the towels.
and towels. And you're concentrating, and what you get is a complete sense of enchantment from him.
He is enchanted.
Yes.
Okay.
He's obviously enchanting.
He's enchanting. He's quite charismatic. But he takes your towels, and full hour's not up, but he takes the towels.
I was just looking around. Where's the water from?
All right, you broke up for just a second. What'd you say?
I tell him, I was looking around. Where does the water come from? I see drains, but I don't see any pumps or anything. Where does the water come from to fill the pools?
Kind of squints. Trade secret.
Trade secret. Okay. Because the water's not magic.
Right, well, who's ever heard of magic water? He turns around and starts cleaning the towels again.
New party goal. We need to open a rival bathhouse and put this guy out of business.
Yes, with magic water.
Magic water.
That's right.
Magic water. Create water.
The enchanted
Okay.
bathhouse.
But I'm not getting a sense of magic from the public pool itself or anything like that.
No, what you were sensing is definitely was him, and then something in
Okay.
the office.
He's enchanted. So that's not an illusion, right? It would be a school of illusion if it was an illusion.
If it's illusion, illusion's weird. Like illusions are able to cover themselves up.
Yeah,
You're not sure.
Yeah, he would learn the school of magic. So
Yeah, it's definitely enchantment.
Okay. All right. So I go over there. Let's say Auric. I'm probably going to head out here in a minute. Thanks for the bath, and I reach out to shake his hand.
Holds his hand out.
Shake his hand. Does it feel like a
Shakes it.
dwarf's hand?
Yeah. No illusion.
All right. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, that's perfect for me.
Persuasion.
10.
11.
Okay. Oh, 11. So just talking to you and you having spent 2 hours and paid him, He was gruff. Now he seems a bit less gruff to you now, as in you've kind of won him over a little bit. You feel as though you've charmed him. You persuaded him into making him like you better, essentially.
Okay.
Um, he just kind of nods. Come back anytime. Appreciate your business. You still got half an hour. I'm not kicking you out, but
All right,
what's
we'll
wrong with your
remember
head?
this.
Draw my head. I get that a lot. I'm an adventurer too. I've been hit a couple times.
You don't look like an elf.
I'm not an elf.
Kind of like an elf. What are you?
I'm a Gith Yankee. I'm not from around these parts.
He's from up north.
Guess Yankee. From far
Yeah.
north.
Intelligence check. Oh,
Ah. What are you doing that far away from the abyss? From a bit
astral.
astral plane.
Trying to stay alive. They don't like me much in Tanrethi.
Kind of a nasty place, I've heard.
It
I've seen some of your
is
kind before.
Very nasty. Oh, really? Here?
No, not up north, up around Greyhawk City. It's been a couple of years ago.
Is that a big city?
Probably the biggest in the north.
Oh.
They weren't quite as friendly as you seem to be.
No, I'm not typical for most Gith Yankee. Most of them would probably try to sell you before they try to speak to you.
I can see that. But they weren't doing their own thing, if that makes sense. They were being controlled. I was down in the Underdark.
Oh, we just came up from the Underdark. There was a slaver ring underneath Cauldron that we broke up. It was about 8 or 10 people.
Heard about you and them kids.
Yeah, that's right. Kids and some people from Cauldron.
And your little dog.
Good
too.
on you. And what?
And your little dog too.
Your little dog too. Good on you for saving the kids.
So what'd you
Can't
do
get a
as an
discount.
adventurer?
He pulls his hand axe out. I used to wield something a lot bigger than this.
Uh-huh.
Wore heavy armor, had a shield. I was kind of a tough back then.
Oh,
Lost the eye. Got a little slow. Decided probably safer just to find me a shop and set up shop.
well, it's a nice shop, very clean. Although I don't see
It
any
is,
other
I pride
patrons.
myself.
Do you get much
It's
business?
early still. I just opened.
Oh.
Usually people come after work, after shifts, usually 8-ish, 9. You guys got here right when I opened up.
Yeah, the were-rats were a problem. Do you get very were-rats for taking baths?
I don't know nothing about no goblins.
Can I insight him?
Sure.
It feels like a programmed response.
It
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
No.
Dang it. Do you have inspiration? Can I give you my
Oh.
inspiration?
Oh, I do. I'm
You
going
have
to use my
inspiration.
inspiration.
All right.
Be better.
All right, whatever.
11. So, based on the fact that you know he's enchanted, you've heard him say this over and over and over again. I don't know anything about it. Yeah, it's definitely.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why I when
he
when
may
he
be
said
under
that.
the influence of something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Farazan
a
doesn't know that.
suggestion. Like a suggestion.
Yeah.
God.
And we will pick up next week.
Oh, dang it.
That sounds like a good place as any to stop.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds like a good place to forget
So-
what happened this week.
Before anybody jumps off, we're going to be recording again on Monday, which is the 6th, but we will be taking a 2-week hiatus because I'll be gone for a week and then Jamie will be gone for a week for vacations. So Next week, we'll record episode 28, and we will take 2 weeks off and then resume with 29 at the end of September. Hope to see you guys then. We'll see you next week. Adios.
Have a bath, y'all.
Good
Thanks
night.
for stopping
Have a
Yeah,
by.
take a bath.
Yeah, go take a bath. Be safe, everybody. Bye.
Bye.